Anything can happen in either box, really, because every time there's a cross with the quality they've got, it's difficult, and you've got your heart in your mouth. And but we built some pressure, built some momentum, especially second half down the left with Marcus and Luke. I felt we tried to do the right things, and we got the goals we wanted.
Mason's been top, and it's up to the senior boys, the boys who are a little bit older, had that experience to keep him on track, keep him focused firmly on football, and he's doing that. And you see the results that he's bringing on the pitch. He's been our best player for numerous amounts of weeks now, and that's a credit to him, the way that he's performing, the way that he's conducted himself as well, which is brilliant and amazing to see.
Looking at the table, you're the team that's just above the dotted line, but the way you played here today must give you every encouragement that you'll be able to lift yourselves away from danger.
Well, Brighton are there as well, by the way, because it seems like you never mentioned them. But maybe that's a different story. But at the end of the day, we've worked hard for everything we've got in the Premier League, and that's what we have to do. We're not relying on anyone else, because you can't. Like I say, if something happens that affects you, great. But other than that, we make sure we look after ourselves, and that's our intention.
How important is it that you keep the pressure on Manchester City? I know it's a big gap, but just keep it going.
Keep concentrating on what we do, and keep winning games, keep performing, keep the momentum going, but next game always, next game, because we know we have to improve to reach our goals.
Well, it wasn't a rearguard action, was it, from Burnley? You know, they had their chances as well, and United took their time to break them down, really.
They did. It was a good game, actually. I thought for Manchester United today it was about getting the game won. That win cements, really, their Champions League position for me. I think it would be a catastrophe now for them to throw it away. So, job done in that respect. And I thought what Ollie said was spot on down the left-hand side. That combination between Shaw and Rashford was superb at times, and Burnley really struggled with it. It's good to see Rashford actually back to his best. He was really sharp and hungry today, demanding the ball, good awareness, good dribbling. His all-round game was back. He's actually faced some criticism at times, unfairly for me, this season. But that link-up with Shaw is something that's been growing a lot this season, and I think Gareth Southgate's got a dilemma there. I know he's got Chilwell there to choose from as well. We know Rashford he really likes, but when you get two players who seem to work in tandem so well, good strike there from Rashford, it must be hard for the manager to ignore that, because Shaw has got all the attributes you need to play international football. We know that, great energy. This run here off the ball gives Tarkowski a problem. Rashford then has the space to make the right choice of pass. Great finish from Greenwood. And the second half, these two just kept linking together. Again, Rashford, great little nutmegs there on Tarkowski. And as I say, it was good to see him. I love seeing him go at people from this left-hand side. That little bit of skill there. But this is what I love about Shaw. Never, ever stops. He seems to make the right decisions on when to overlap and when to leave Rashford the space to go and do his bits. And that's the relationship and rapport I'm talking about that can be so crucial. And when to leave Rashford the space to go and do his bits. And that's the relationship and rapport I'm talking about that can be so crucial at international level.
And Rashford can choose to use him or choose to ignore him. So they always have the two options.
Of course. And I think the one thing they've both got is tremendous pace. You know, because then they can recover together as well. They're not just exposed by going forward. It was their strongest part of United's game today.
This isn't meant to sound like a ridiculous question, but are there things that Mason Greenwood does that Marcus Rashford can learn from?
That does sound silly.
Yeah, it does.
It does sound silly because he's doing it so well.
Well, it works both ways.
Yes, it does work both ways.
Of course it does. But Marcus, there's certain things that Marcus Rashford does that frustrates me, and this is one of them. Because we know how many, 21 goals this season he's got? He's absolutely on fire. He can be better. If he shoots there, you know, he's giving himself a chance of scoring. For instance, this young man today I thought was outstanding. I thought he was absolutely outstanding. Always trying to get an end product. He doesn't think about anything else, Greenwood. Can I get a cross in? Can I get a shot in? That's the first thing. He's not trying to pick anybody out. Look at this one here on the far post. He's got 3 seconds what he's going to do, puts in the corner, doesn't even think about it. This one here, he has no right to score from there. All he's thinking is get it onto my left foot and strike it towards goal. It's going in, it takes a massive deflection, but look at his concentration. What he's done, he knows where the goal is. He's thinking, I know where the white markings are on the pitch. I've looked, I know where I am. If I strike for goal, I've got a chance of scoring.
But that's not, it's not criticism of Rashford, is it, that? It's more just sometimes hit it early, is what you're saying.
What I'm saying is Marcus Rashford is brilliant right now.
Yeah.
If he was to do more of what Greenwood does in regards, take a shot, you don't know. He could be in 30s and 35s. He's that good.
Just a line on Burnley, because we mentioned how they played their part in the game. They have carried an attacking threat in recent weeks.
Made chances today.
Yeah.
Good game plan, got good crosses in the box, got committed men forward. It wasn't a rearguard action, like you said. And I actually thought, well, I think if they play like that for the remainder of their games, Burnley will be absolutely fine.
Yeah, and Wood was outstanding today, I've got to say.
He was.
Chris Wood was absolutely brilliant today. And I think he'll need him, Sean Dyche will need him. Keep performing like that, they'll be more than fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Next.